But that was scary. And it took me, I would say, almost half a semester to start opening up. And that's not me. I do not know whether it was the environment, whether the place was too big or the campus was too spread out. I honestly don't know what it was.
That's real. And you know what? I have felt the same way. And because we are entering a room that we don't see a lot of people that looks like us. Sometimes we feel old compared with them. Sometimes we feel like we are...
You're speaking old, really? You do know how old I am, right?
No, it's never too late. But it feels like we are out of place. That is the reality. But we need to feel like that we are in a safe environment before we can start opening up.
That's true.
So I feel you in that way. I said, I'm not like this. I'm not shy. I'm not Mexico. But I need to feel like that. I feel like secure.
Yes.
That I feel comfortable. What do you think that felt harder in your transition? Or something that I said, no, that is something that I had to...
So Ferris State University main campus is up in Big Rapids.
Yes.
Right.
It's a little far away from Rapids.
So if I had to travel from here, Grand Rapids, to Ferris State or to Big Rapids, it would be at least an hour 15 minutes maybe. In my case, it would probably be more, but it's a long traveling time. Okay, that's wrong. But anyway, what I'm trying to say, it's way.
It is.
I have no family around. I mean, I have one set of family, my brother-in-law, my sister, and their children. But BRCC has also become my family. I've made friends here that I can reach out to. If I get stuck for transport, if I get stuck for anything, I know there's people here that will help me, that I can reach out to. However, at Ferris, I knew nobody. Even with Dave, my advisor, and Jacob from the international office, although I've been speaking with them for quite a while, even when I got there, it still felt I'm far away. In fact, I would put it this way. I feel as if Big Rapids is in a totally different state. For one, it takes us such a long time to travel. And two is, look at the weather here, how beautiful it is. But I can guarantee you, if you go up to Big Rapids, it's either rain or it is super cloudy, but I know it will be cold. Yeah.
I think it is, that happens because, something that about Michigan is
yeah. When it's not,
because when it's snowing, it's white.
Okay.
It's very. You have working directly with the student in a stressful situation. What happened from that?
I would think of us go through the time where we're impatient. I mean, we've done right. We are impatient, but some students, besides being impatient, are arrogant. No matter how you would speak with them or you try to calm them down, they have blinkers on. They only see it their way. They don't want to see what's around them. It's only what's in front of them, which is fine. I can understand that because, you are get to the end of your goal. However, the one thing that I hated about arrogant students, about impatient students, about students that, if I say procrastinate, I'm going to say that's the wrong word, but for a lack of a better word, that procrastinate, leave everything for the last minute. My biggest gripe is summer semester starts. There are students that have not picked up classes and they will call to speak with their advisors. The advisors are not available. They're busy. They're out at least 2 weeks in advance. So I do not like the fact that when a student doesn't get their way, it's suddenly your fault. It's not their fault. That's what I hate. I cannot stand. I think American students, American people, have too much freedom. There's no boundaries.
I think yes. I mean, they come from a very individualists where they about I from a very communist society where it's not just us, it's our family, it's us, it's us.
Yeah.
If we are all good, I cannot be good.
That's true.
That's a common good, not just like individual good. You have experience before college in South Africa, right? How did chapters in life shape the way that you navigate things now?
For the longest time ever, I was told that I cannot have children. And then when I did end up having my daughter, it was the most awesome thing ever.
Blessing.
Yeah. However, the one thing I would say I regret doing is I paid attention to her. She was my center point. However, I also tried to help people around. And when I did that, I kind of ignored her or didn't give her the full attention. So that is one of the things that I am not too happy about. I love my family. However, I think my full responsibility is my daughter, my child. And in my old age, whether she look after me or not does not matter. The fact that I was